Ford Maverick came out swinging and changed the game overnight. It's now outselling just about every midsize truck on the lot, except for the Toyota Tacoma. Hyundai Santa Cruz hasn't had the same breakout moment, but it proved one thing: there's real demand for compact trucks. Funny thing is, a few years back, most automakers brushed off the idea of going small. Fast forward to today, and the same brands are scrambling to catch up. Better late than never. General Motors, Toyota, and Stellantis all have compact pickups in the works. And they're not the only ones. Some surprising names are ready to roll out challengers that could end up stealing the spotlight. The race is on, and it's shaping up to be one of the most exciting truck battles in years. We've been tracking the segment closely, the trucks you can buy now and the ones coming soon, and these are the top 9 compact pickups definitely worth waiting for in 2026. Number 9. 2026 Hyundai Santa Cruz. It never really managed to steal the show, but Santa Cruz still deserves a spot in the compact pickup conversation as one of the pioneers. While it didn't catch fire like the Maverick, it did prove there's room for something different. Still, most buyers interested in compact pickups will rather go after Ford's truck, which gives more bang for the buck, or wait for some of the new arrivals. That said, Hyundai has an ace up its sleeve. The Korean carmaker has been killing it in the crossover and SUV game with new hybrid and plug-in hybrid tech. If those setups make their way into the Santa Cruz, the little truck could suddenly become a whole lot more appealing thanks to extra punch under the hood and gas mileage that could push it closer to the Maverick. Number 8. 2026 Ram Rampage. Stellantis has been making plenty of noise in the truck scene lately. The return of the Hemi V8 has everyone talking. But raw muscle isn't what defines the compact pickup class. The 2026 Ram Rampage will have to carve its own identity, and that means doing more than just shrinking down the formula of its bigger brothers. The pickup has already proven itself as a hot seller in South America. But now comes the real test, bringing it north. That raises some big questions right out of the gate. Will Stellantis build it stateside to dodge import taxes and secure supply chains? Or will it be shipped over? The answer might make or break how competitive the Rampage can really be. Then there's the powertrain puzzle. Stellantis talks a big game about electrification, but the compact truck class needs an efficient hybrid setup to win over buyers. Number 7. 2026 Chevy El Camino. Now here's the long shot. The possible return of the Chevy El Camino. Rumors about General Motors reviving this icon have been floating around longer than the Breaking Bad sequel premiere, and yet every time they resurface, truckers can't help but pay attention. Bringing back a legendary badge would give GM instant name recognition and a big marketing win. But nostalgia alone won't cut it in today's market. Sure, the idea of an El Camino SS sounds like pure gearhead candy, but that's not what the compact truck class is about right now. Buyers want a daily hauler, something efficient, affordable, and practical. Number 6. 2026 Ford Ranchero. If Chevy really pulls the trigger on the El Camino comeback, you can bet Ford will respond with its old nemesis Ranchero. The connection between these two is obvious. If one returns, the other almost has to, just to keep the rivalry alive. The difference is Ford already has the pieces in place. They've proven the compact truck formula works, and Blue Oval has the tested recipe to spin off another small pickup without starting from scratch. On paper, that makes the Ranchero a nearly unbeatable proposition, but revival would come at a cost. Instead of luring buyers away from rivals, it might just take away some of the Maverick's fan base. And further down this list are rivals that pose a much bigger threat to Ford's dominance than the El Camino, which is still little more than a long shot. Number 5. 2026 Chevy Montana. If GM is serious about jumping into the compact pickup fight, the 2026 Chevrolet Montana looks like the most realistic play. It has a track record in South America, and the chatter about a U.S. launch has been building for years. Now, with Ford eating up market share and more rivals on the way, Mary Barra has reportedly drawn a line in the sand. The Montana needs to hit American showrooms sooner rather than later. That decision leads straight to the next big question: where to build it? Importing from Brazil is possible, but hardly ideal given tariffs and logistics. Building stateside makes far more sense, but here's the snag: GM's plants are already stretched thin. With nearly $1 billion recently poured into next-gen V8 production, Silverado and Sierra are hogging the factory space, leaving little room for a new compact truck. If the Montana takes up a line, something else, like the Traverse or Equinox, might have to scale back. Number 4. 2026 Subaru Baja. 2 decades ago, this truck was a misfit too far ahead of its time. It had agility and city-friendly size, but buyers didn't quite know what to make of it back then. It all ended with a short run and a cult following, but without lasting impact. Fast forward to today, and the timing couldn't be better for a comeback. Subaru has found its footing again, building a reputation for rugged crossovers and SUVs, powered by its unique boxer engines and legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive. The market is now hungry for compact pickups, and suddenly the Baja doesn't seem like such a strange idea. It seems like a smart one. This time it wouldn't be just an experiment. Subaru has grown up, tightened its partnership with Toyota, and is ready to tap into proven hybrid tech. Put all that together, and it's easy to see why the Baja ranks so high on this list. But to break into top 3, it needs something special. Number 3. 2026 Toyota Stout. If there's one compact pickup the whole market has been holding its breath for, it's the 2026 Toyota Stout. Rumors have been swirling for years, and with other truck makers putting their cards on the table, the Japanese company can't afford to keep dragging its feet. Toyota has a reputation built on bulletproof reliability, and that means the Stout has to be nothing short of flawless right out of the gate. No recalls, no stumbles. They know the crown is on the line. That expectation isn't far-fetched. In the midsize world, the Tacoma has been the kingpin, setting the bar for toughness and resale value. Truckers expect Toyota to bring that same formula down a size for the Stout. Just a year ago, buyers were talking about the Stout as the top compact pickup. But delays stacked up and a surprise arrival pushed it to number 3 instead of at the very top. Number 2. 2026 Jeep Comanche. When Antonio Filosa took the wheel at Stellantis, he wasted no time making headlines. The return of the Hemi V8 to the Ram lineup grabbed a lot of attention, but the truck world didn't have to wait long for another big announcement. That's the 2026 Jeep Comanche, a move that caught plenty of enthusiasts off guard, yet makes perfect sense once you think about it. The Gladiator has always been a love it or hate it kind of rig. Scale that idea down, and suddenly you've got something far more approachable. Picture it like this: if the Gladiator is the Wrangler Unlimited, the Comanche could be the Wrangler 2-door. Jeep has already been teasing smaller platform. The Comanche could easily borrow from baby Jeep concept, blending proven bones with pickup practicality. Whether the truck shows up as a production-ready model or starts life as a prototype concept, one thing's for sure, it's going to light a fire under the segment. Number 1. 2026 Ford Maverick. It's still the one to beat. It's been on the streets for a few years, and it's been updated recently. The revisit only sharpened what was already a solid formula while the essentials haven't changed. Fuel efficiency can hit nearly 40 mpg, something no other truck we've mentioned comes close to matching. Maverick can also tow and haul, and that's a serious advantage in a market where buyers want both utility and efficiency. In short, Ford holds the crown for a reason. Maverick's proven, refined, and still sets the benchmark for anyone hoping to make a dent in the compact pickup segment.